You'll get to know the 7 signs that show you are above average Americans financially. The seventh sign is spotted in only 1% of Americans, so watch this video till the end to know that sign. Now let's start. Number 1. You are fortunate to be free from student loan debt. Having no student loan debt places you in a more favorable position compared to the average American. Access to higher education represents a significant opportunity, one that many individuals find challenging to attain without the support of financial assistance. The Education Data Initiative reports that the current federal loan balance stands at $1.620 trillion, representing 91.2% of the total student loan debt. Currently, there are 42.8 million individuals who hold federal student loan debt. The typical federal student loan debt balance stands at $37,853, while the overall average balance, encompassing private loan debt, reaches $40,681. A notable 34% of student borrowers have debts amounting to $10,000 or less, while a significant 79% carry debts of $40,000 or less. On average, a student attending a public university incurs a debt of $32,362 to obtain a bachelor's degree. The burden of student loan debt significantly affects individuals in tangible ways. The funds allocated for the repayment of student loan debt could be redirected towards essential living expenses, thereby alleviating individuals' feelings of financial pressure. Having no student loan debt allows for greater financial flexibility each month, indicating a more favorable economic position compared to the average American. Number 2. You experience a genuine equilibrium between your professional and personal life. Achieving a genuine work-life balance reflects a more favorable position than that of the typical American. In the context of our professional environment, we often encounter a variety of conflicting signals. It is often suggested that our professional commitments should not dominate our personal lives. However, it appears that our value is frequently associated with our levels of productivity. It can be quite challenging to distinguish oneself from one's professional responsibilities, particularly given the significant societal expectations surrounding success in the workplace. As indicated by Mental Health America's Work Health Survey, nearly 40% of full-time employees in the U.S. have reported working a minimum of 50 hours each week. It has been reported that 18% of individuals indicate they engage in work for 60 hours or more each week. The statistics presented underscore the extent to which overworking has become a common practice in the U.S., even in light of the awareness regarding its potential adverse effects. The significant impact of stress and burnout on both physical and mental health cannot be overlooked, as it is projected to result in healthcare expenditures reaching as much as $190 billion annually. This figure translates to an astonishing cost of approximately $6,025 every second. If you have achieved an equilibrium between your work life and personal life, you're ahead of average Americans already. Subscribe to our channel and also press the like button to know more signs. Number 3. You contribute a reliable source of income. Maintaining a consistent source of income indicates that you are in a more favorable position compared to the typical American. The experience of living paycheck to paycheck is a challenging situation faced by numerous individuals, often leading to ongoing financial concerns. Conversely, possessing a consistent salary and job security allows for the ability to manage living expenses with significantly reduced stress. The U.S. Census Bureau has indicated that the real median household income for 2023 stands at $80,610, reflecting a 4% increase from the previous year. This marks the first statistically noteworthy annual rise in real average household income since 2019. Male employees engaged in full-time, year-round positions experienced a 3% rise in their real median earnings, whereas female employees noted a more modest increase of 1.5%. This disparity highlights the ongoing challenges related to gender inequality in the workplace. Achieving any level of upward mobility in terms of income is indicative of financial stability, suggesting that one is in a more favorable position compared to the typical American. Number 4. You possess savings set aside for future needs. Setting aside funds for future expenses reflects a level of financial prudence that distinguishes you from many in the broader population. Establishing a financial safety net indicates that you possess sufficient income to sustain your living expenses while also allocating funds for unforeseen circumstances, emergencies, and future retirement needs. The Federal Reserve has indicated that nearly 75% of individuals currently engaged in the workforce possess at least some retirement savings. However, it is noteworthy that 28% of American employees lack any retirement savings entirely. A portion of Americans with savings indicates that merely 31% believe their retirement savings are progressing as intended. The findings from the PwC Market Research Center reveal notable generational disparities in retirement savings. It is observed that 42% of Americans aged 18 to 29 lack savings, while 26% of individuals aged 30 to 44 are in a similar position. In contrast, only 17% of those aged 45 to 59 and 13% of individuals aged 60 and above report having no retirement savings. Number 5. You possess a residence. Homeownership is often viewed as an indicator of financial stability that sets one apart from the average American. The ongoing housing situation across the nation appears to persist, as evidenced by numerous studies and statistics indicating elevated costs and a widespread sense of concern among individuals throughout the country. According to Bankrate's Home Affordability Study, it has been indicated that a salary exceeding $110,000 is necessary for Americans to afford a median-priced home in nearly half of the states across the United States. In July 2024, the nationwide median sale price for a home reached $422,600, reflecting a notable trend of 13 consecutive months of year-over-year price increases. Over the past 30 years, there has been a notable decline in the homeownership rate among individuals under the age of 35. In 1990, 45% of young adults were homeowners. In 2022, that figure saw a decrease to 39%. If you own a home, that's a good sign. Number 6. There are avenues available for your professional development. Having access to opportunities for professional growth indicates that you are in a more favorable position compared to many individuals in the country. The Bureau of Labor Statistics reports that the unemployment rate for November 2024 stood at 4.2%, indicating that approximately 7.1 million Americans were without employment. Securing employment in today's climate indicates a fortunate position relative to many, and opportunities for professional advancement reflect a more favorable circumstance than that of others. From a managerial standpoint, fostering a broad and nurturing work environment enhances a company's financial performance, as content, healthy, and more engaged employees contribute to superior work outcomes, reduced turnover, and decreased absenteeism due to illness. Professional growth encompasses a variety of avenues, including access to mentorship and skills training, opportunities for promotions, salary enhancements, and a general appreciation for one's daily activities. While it is not essential for your profession to align with your passions, experiencing inspiration in your career is indeed a remarkable aspect, indicating that you are in a more favorable position than many others. Number 7. You engage in travel on a regular basis. Engaging in frequent leisure travel suggests a level of financial comfort that may exceed that of the typical American. Regardless of whether your preferred destination is Disney World or Denmark, possessing the financial means and leisure time to travel simply for the joy of exploring the world is indeed a remarkable privilege. Visiting your parents during the holidays may often be perceived as a duty, while embarking on a backpacking journey through Southeast Asia can be seen as a fulfilling experience to add to one's list of aspirations. Now, watch the video appearing on the right side to know the 9 wealth assets only the millionaires buy. Also, subscribe to our channel to help us complete our goal of 10,000 subscribers.